Hello, viewer. You're welcome to another edition of AM Plus, brought to you from ABN TV Correspondent Office, Oshogbo, Osun State, Nigeria. As you all know, AM Plus is a program where we showcase newspaper highlights on the first segment. Second segment, we bring to you social varieties, and third segment, personal interview. And the last segment on the program is where we showcase our cultural heritage. My name is Bukola Olushola, and my co-presenter always on the program is
Ayobami Salako. Good morning.
Okay, let's go straight to the newspaper highlights, where we bring to you the headlines in our newspaper from Nigeria. And we have a lot of newspaper here, but with me I have the Punch, the Tuesday, the Punch newspaper. Ayo, what about you?
I have the Tuesday, the Nigerian Tribune paper.
Okay, let's go straight to the headlines on the paper. And on Tuesday, on the front page of Tuesday, the Punch newspaper, more deaths in Taraba crisis than Benue Samfara, says Buhari.
And on the front page of Tuesday, the Nigerian Tribune paper, Buhari begins peace moves in troubled states.
And on page 9 of Tuesday, the Punch newspaper, Liberia needs 6,000 teachers from Nigeria, says George Weah. Liberian President George Weah on Monday said political change was meaningless without development, prosperity, and growth. Liberia needs 6,000 teachers from Nigeria, says George Weah. The details is on page 9 of Tuesday, the Punch newspaper.
This story is coming to you from page 5 of Tuesday, the Tribune paper. Farmers, herdsmen clashes, Buhari begin peace moves. President Muhammadu Buhari has commenced what could be regarded as peace moves to states where incessant attacks between herdsmen and farmers are being recorded, with his plan to visit Yobe, Benue, Taraba, Zamfara, and Rivers states. Herdsmen, farmers, clashes, Buhari begins peace move. Page 5 of Tuesday, the Nigerian Tribune newspaper.
And still on the Tuesday, the Punch newspaper, EFCC rearranges Alao Akala, 2 others, over alleged 11.5 billion naira fraud. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission on Monday rearranged a former governor of Oyo State, Adebayo Alao Akala, and 2 others in an Oyo State High Court sitting in Ibadan over alleged 11.5 billion naira fraud. EFCC rearranged Alao Akala, 2 others, over alleged 11.5 billion naira fraud. The detail is on page 10 of Tuesday, the Punch newspaper.
My regret, OBJ, Obasanjo. Former President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo said one of his regrets in life was the inability of his parents to witness his success story in life. My regret, Obasanjo, page 7 of Tuesday, Nigerian Tribune newspaper. On
educational reports, federal facilities need urgent curriculum review. A civil organization known as Budget has called on the federal government to commit the sum of 1 billion naira at least to the review of the curriculum of federal universities in order to make them align with the prevailing socio-political and economic realities. Federal facilities need urgent curriculum review. The details on page 39 of Tuesday, the Punch newspaper.
Arewa communities pledge support for Ambode government. Arewa communities in Lagos are pledged to always support and identify with efforts of government aimed at enhancing economic and social growth and better social cohesion, peace and unity between. They consider Lagos as their own. Arewa communities pledge support for Ambode's government. Page 18 of Tuesday, the Nigerian Tribune newspaper.
Still on the Tuesday, the Punch newspaper on sport. Nasarawa coach blames government. Nasarawa United coach Kabiru Dogo has blamed the Nasarawa state government for his team's poor start to the Premier League season. Nasarawa coach blames government. The detail is on page 47 of Tuesday, the Punch newspaper.
Lastly, on Tuesday, the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, PDP governors to Buhari, you are fighting opposition, not corruption. Opposition People's Democratic Party, PDP, has condemned the President Muhammadu Buhari-led federal government fight against corruption, declaring that the fight is nothing but a war against the opposition party ahead of 2019 general election. PDP governors to Buhari, you are fighting opposition, not corruption. Page 32 of Tuesday, the Nigerian Tribune paper.
Okay, as we told you earlier, we bring to you the headlines on our daily newspaper from Nigeria. With me, I have another paper here, the Thursday Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Ayo, what about?
And this one is Thursday, the Vanguard newspaper.
On the front page of Thursday Nigerian Tribune newspaper, Nigeria high inflation. Nigeria's high inflation worsen, unemployment worrisome, says IMF. The detail is on page 11 of Thursday Nigerian Tribune newspaper.
On the front page of Thursday, the Vanguard newspaper, Apapa Oshodi Expressway, Navy gives truck driver 48 hours to vacate road.
On page 2 of Thursday Nigerian Tribune newspaper, London leaders inaugurate committees on 2019 election restructuring orders. The Northern Leaders and Stakeholders Assembly has inaugurated 5 standing committees to strategize on the peaceful conduct of the 2019 elections, restructuring and security in the North. Northern leaders inaugurate committees on 2019 election restructuring orders.
And still on the front page of Thursday, the Vanguard newspaper, electricity firms drag federal government to court over 1 trillion naira debt.
Police arrest 44 people violating anti-open grazing law in Benue. Benue State Police Command on Wednesday said over 44 people who violated the anti-open grazing law in Benue State had been arrested. Police arrest 44 people violating anti-open grazing law in Benue. The detail is on page 5 of Thursday Nigerian Tribune newspaper.
This story is coming to you from page 6 of Thursday, the Vanguard newspaper. I joined fraudster because I was defrauded. Abeokuta, a 45-year-old mother of 5, Ashile Bashirat, paraded by Ogun State Police Command for allegedly conspiring with robbers to dupe passenger in Abeokuta, said she took onto the illicit act of duping people because she had once been a victim. I joined fraudster because I was defrauded. Page 6 of Thursday, the Vanguard newspaper.
In a related development on X-Men reports, Fulani Group Lord Aregbesola initiative on X-Men Farmers Peaceful Coexistence. A Fulani Ethnic Association under the umbrella of Gan Al-Allah Fulani Development Association of Nigeria, GAFDAN, has called on the federal government and other 35 states of the federation to, as a matter of urgency, understand study the Osun State Peaceful Coexistence blueprint in resolving X-Men farmers' crisis. Fulani Group's Lord Aregbesola initiative on X-Men farmers' peaceful coexistence. The detail is on page 5 of Thursday Nigerian Tribune newspaper.
Governor Ayodele Fayose of Ekiti State has alleged that the rising wave of insurgency in the country is a manifestation of internal aggression and not external. Insurgency, Nigeria facing internal aggression. Fayose, page 11 of Thursday, the Vanguard newspaper.
Milaye asks Senate to override Buhari on Peace Corps bill. Senator representing Kogi West, Senator Dino Melaye wants the Senate to override President Buhari's non-assent to the Peace Corps bill. Melaye asked Senate to override Buhari on Peace Corps bill. The full details of this report is on page 7 of Thursday Nigerian Tribune. A 50-year-old suspect, Ahmed Ibrahim, has expressed shock that he was arrested by operatives of Ogun State Police Command despite being a spy policeman reporting at the Lagos State Command. I am spy policeman. I don't know why I was arrested. The full details of this report is on page 31 of Thursday Nigerian Tribune newspaper.
This one is coming to you from page 43 of Thursday, the Vanguard newspaper. Peace Corps, new frontier in Buhari's path with lawmakers. President Muhammadu Buhari veto of the bill establishing the Peace Corps has set up another conflict between the legislative and executive arms of the federal government. Peace Corps, the frontier in Buhari's path with lawmaker. Page 43 of Thursday, the Vanguard newspaper.
And on sports, Eagles can win Russia 2018 World Cup. Former France international Cristiano Carambeu has said that Super Eagles are capable of winning the 2018 FIFA World Cup, holding in Russia later in the year. Eagles can win Russia 2018 World Cup. The detail is on page 37 of Thursday Nigerian Tribune newspaper. And before we wrap it up on newspaper highlight segments, we have another paper here. I have The Nation, Friday The Nation newspaper. Ayo.
I have Friday the Nigerian Tribune newspaper.
On the front page of Friday The Nation newspaper, reps okay 2 billion naira for Ajaokuta.
This one is coming to you from the front page of Friday the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Senate demand 2 weeks rescue plan for Chibok's dark chi girls.
Buhari, Osinbajo are president. Dixon, Tinubu, Obasa orders great fee at 61. President Muhammadu Buhari yesterday commended his deputy Professor Yemi Osinbajo for being a lawyer and dependable partner to an enviable position. The president gave the commendation on his Twitter handle at MB Buhari while congratulating Osinbajo at 61. Buhari, Osinbajo are president. Dixon, Tinubu, Obasa orders great VP at 61 is on page 2 of Friday The Nation newspaper.
We have no coup plans. Military reply Ekweremadu. The Nigerian military is not planning to topple the running democratic governance in the nation. We have no coup plans. Military reply Ekweremadu. Page 2 of Friday the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. We have no coup plans. Military reply Ekweremadu. Page 2 of Friday the Nigerian Tribune newspaper.
Police arrest 2 suspected kidnappers. Impersonator. Sokoto State Police Command has arrested 2 suspected kidnappers, Uwanzu Azan, 20, and Kabiru Lawal, 25. Police arrest 2 suspected kidnappers, impersonator. The details on page 5 of Friday The Nation newspaper.
Senate summoned IG, Chief of Army Staff, over missing girls. The Senate on Thursday summoned the Inspector General of Police, Ibrahim Idris, and the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, to brief it on the actual situation and present clear operational strategies to rescue the remaining Chibos and Dapchi school girls within 2 weeks. Senate summoned IG, Chief of Staff, Chief of Army Staff over missing girl. Page 5 of Friday, the Nigerian Tribune newspaper.
Buhari, We will end cycle of violence. President Muhammadu Buhari reiterated his commitment to ending the cycle of violence in parts of the country. Buhari will end the cycle of violence. The detail is on page 7 of Friday, The Nation newspaper.
U.S. cautions Nigeria order from taking loans from China. United States has cautioned Nigeria and other African countries against taking loans from the government of China in order not to forfeit their sovereignty. U.S. cautioned Nigeria order from taking loans from China. Page 7 of Friday, the Nigerian Tribune newspaper.
Courts fix March 27 to air Kiribo title suit. A high court sitting at Okitipupa in Ondo State has fixed the hearing of a suit challenging the installation of Oba Oluyi Ajayi as Alapaka of Kiribo in Ese-Odo local government area on March 27. Court fixed March 27 to hear Kiribo title suit. The detail is on page 43 of Friday, The Nation newspaper.
Arogbo, Ijo community appreciates Ondo government over chieftaincy matter. The people of Agadagba community of Arogbo, Ijo in Ese-Odo local government area of Ondo State have commended the state government for its intervention in the process of selecting a new traditional ruler for the town. Arogbo, Ijo community appreciates Ondo government over chieftaincy matter. Page 26 of Friday, the Nigerian Tribune newspaper.
And it is on this note to wrap it up on newspaper highlight segments. Let's go straight to the other segment, which is social varieties. Don't go away, sit back and enjoy it.
forgiveness in my life. I put sure that I'm gonna be a lesson. You come to the joy of life now, shining star. I wanna be a rider. Now I'm gonna feel the shining star. I was born to reign. I was born to rule. I was born to reign. I was born to win. I was born to rule. I was born to rule. I was born to reign. I was born to reign. I was born to rule. I was born to rule. Yo, check it out. I lived the past. The past that I couldn't find. I was blinded by the things I couldn't find. But girl, the meeting is free for me right now. I've decided not to bet this right now. All I do is pray to God every day. Take my Bible, put the rest every day. Leave on my bed, on my couch now. Now I'm getting now. Open one day I'm gonna prove my hand now. All these niggas never liked me, they dislike me. All they do is wanna sit it down and just beg me. Ain't nobody tease me, okay for comparing me. I'ma have to lose my heart in every part deadly. I was born to rule a man, please. Everybody see a rock like a foreigner. Never give me love, cause I would go just to win a boom. So hey, excuse me, let me judge you for this shit.
Sing for ABN Television. Let's hear it. Hallelujah voices. If I may ask, hope this is not affecting your education. Are you able to cope with your academic career?
Yes.
That's great. And what are you intending of becoming in the future? A singer? A musician? Or what? A rapper? A musician? Well, we so shall it be. Amen. Viewer at home, here we have Hallelujah voices. They're very wonderful. They're very great. And I want you to repeat that your song for ABN. He loves you. Can you do that for me? Sure. As we are running up on the program today. Oh, just a He loves you. Yeah, he loves you. Oh yeah. Jesus loves you. You are very great. Yes, sir. Give kudos to yourself by clapping for yourself once again. As we are running up on the program AM Plus, provided we call you next time, will you be able to give us another answer? Sure. And input team like this? You're great. Thanks a lot. You are at home. Here we have Hallelujah voices. Provided you have a youth out there, jobless or idle, the best way to bring back someone's future, someone's destiny, is by involving in one thing or the other. Make sure your youth doesn't just stay idle. You are blessed.
Welcome back. Ayo, I know you can even perform more than all that you just said the other time.
Confirm.
Yeah. So you know much about hip-hop.
Confirm.
We have a lot of talent in Nigeria. Olamide and Co. Nice,
Whiskey.
everything, Whiskey. Just come to Nigeria and an artist will make you
Yes.
Okay, if you just enjoyed these segments, join us. Let's go straight to our cultural segments where we showcase our cultural heritage. Don't go away.
Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa nílé ní gbogbo bí tí ojúmọ́ ti mọ́ wá, mo kí yín tẹ̀sọ́tẹ̀sọ́, mo kí yín tológun. Ìhà yín tí a kalẹ̀ sí lónìí, ohun tí a máa gbéyẹ̀wò náà ni iṣẹ́ ọnà tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ère gbígbẹ́. Pàápàá jùlọ bí bàbá wa Sunday Olúgbénlé David Woodcarver tí wọ́n fi ìkàlẹ̀ sí ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun, pàápàá jùlọ ní ìlú Òṣogbo, bí wọ́n ṣe máa bá wa nọ̀mbẹ́ ṣe àlàyé fún wa kí ni ohun tí a ń pè ní ère, kí ló bí ère, orísun ère gbígbẹ́, àti pàápàá bó la ṣe máa gbẹ́ ère àti iṣẹ́ tí ère ń ṣe ní àwùjọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ ọnà. Orúkọ tèmi ò yí padà, Ẹ̀sìnkáyọ̀ ọmọ Adéwọlé lèmi jẹ́, ẹ máa bá wa ká lọ.
Orúkọ tèmi ni Olúgbénlé Sunday David.
Olúgbénlé Sunday David tí a mọ̀ sí agbẹ́gilére. Ìlú wo ni ẹ tẹ̀dó sí tí a ti wá báyìí yìí?
Ìlú Òṣogbo náà ni mo wà yìí, ní ọ̀nà ojúbọ Ọ̀ṣun.
Ìlú Òṣogbo lọ́nà tó lọ sí òpópónà ojúbọ Ọ̀ṣun.
Ká tó débi géètì.
Ẹ dákun bàbá wa, ta ni alákòóso iléeṣẹ́ agbẹ́gilére tá a wà yìí?
Èmi gangan náà ni.
Bàbá kára ó le, ẹ ò ní sì ṣe, ọgbọ́n mọ̀ ọkùn ọgbọ́n yín. Kí ni orísun ère gbígbẹ́, kí ló bí ère?
Ohun tó bí ère náà ni pé nílẹ̀ Yorùbá kí òyìnbó kó tó kó fọ́tò dé ló mú kí àwọn gbẹ́gilére wà.
kéèbó gan tó kó fọ́tò dé.
gbogbo artist ní gbogbo ayé lónìí agbẹ́gilére ni #1.
agbẹ́gilére làkọ́kọ́.
àkọ́kọ́ nínú ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tí ò sí pé bóyá ẹnìkan kọ látọwọ́ ẹnìkan.
tó tá a bá ń sọ nípa èrè gbígbẹ́ tá lẹ́ni àkọ́kọ́ gbèrè àbí.
gẹ́gẹ́ bá ti ṣe máa ń gbọ́ nínú ìtàn kérù àwa náà tó tún dé bàtà àsìdé à ń gbọ́ pé Làgbàyí agbẹ́gilére àkọ́kọ́ nílẹ̀ Kóòtù Òjíire nílẹ̀ Yorùbá Làgbàyí. tó ọmọ ìlú wo ni Làgbàyí yẹn ibo ló tẹ̀dó sí ìgbà ayé tiẹ̀. gbogbo bàtà wá sì dìde gbé àpé Kwara State lèmi.
ọmọ Ìlọrin lẹ́yìn Kwara.
lèmi jẹ́ so ìlú Làgbàyí àwa ò béèrè ṣùgbọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bá a ṣe gbọ́ nínú ìtàn pé Làgbàyí ni ẹni àkọ́kọ́
tó kọ́kọ́ gbẹ́ ère
ṣùgbọ́n ère sì ní iṣẹ́ Ògún ni
iṣẹ́ Ògún
ni máa ń gbẹ́ ère láti ilẹ̀ wá Ògún ni ẹni àkọ́kọ́ tó kọ́kọ́ gbẹ́ ère kó tó di pé àwọn Làgbàyí
náà gbà á tó fi wá di tẹrútọmọ tó tàn kálé tàn kákó. ẹ ṣeun bàbá wa Dáfídì tí a bá ń sọ nípa ère gbígbẹ́ iṣẹ́ wo ni ère ń ṣe láwùjọ wa.
iṣẹ́ tí ère ń ṣe náà ni mo kọ́kọ́ sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé iṣẹ́ ère ló jẹ́ ká mọ gbogbo àwọn akọni tó jẹ́ olórìṣà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá torí pé àwọn gbẹ́gilére dàbí nǹkan tí a fi ń ṣe ìrántí bóyá àmì nǹkan kan kì í ṣe pé àwòrán èèyàn nìkan ó lè bó ṣe di bó ṣe òkúta.
so ère gbígbẹ́ la fi ń ṣe àmì nírántí n ta fẹ́ ká má gbàgbé.
àwòrán lágbájá bó ṣe rí ní làbáyé ló kọ yálà ó kọ́la tàbí kò kọ́la làbáyé ló kọ tọ̀ nígbà tí ò sí fọ́tò gbẹ́gilére ni ó gbẹ bó ṣe rí nígbà náà bóyá máa ń gorí ẹṣin ni o bóyá kì í gorí ẹṣin ni bóyá òòṣà yìí orí ẹṣin ni máa ń gùn tó jẹ́ pé nísìn ẹlòmíín kan dédé gbé òòṣà kan tí èègùn orí ẹṣin tí ó kàn máa sọ̀kan tí ò bá mu.
ẹ ṣeun ẹ kú ohun bàbá wa Dáfídì tó a jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn bàbá wa sẹ́nu o wọ́n ní bọ́mọ ò bá bá tàn yóò bá àrọ́bá bàbá tàn ère gbígbẹ́ òní ń fún wa ní àrọ́bá àwọn tàn akọni tó ti lọ.
láti gbà náà títí di sìn.
èbó ti wá sayédẹ̀rọ̀ ní èbó ń fi àwòrán rọ́pò tí wọn ẹ̀yin ń fi igi gbígbẹ́ ẹ fi ń ṣe ìrántí ìtàn.
a ó rí i pé lọ́dọ̀ àwọn òyìnbó gan di sí i ló sì níyì pé iṣẹ́ ọnà.
ère gbígbẹ́ gan sì ti níyì.
dídì sí ni ère gbígbẹ́ ní ló níyì lọ́dọ̀ àwọn òyìnbó ṣùgbọ́n àwọn èèyàn wá ń bí ìhà tí wọ́n kọ sí wọ́n ti gbé ẹ̀sìn wọ̀bì sí ọ̀nà tí ò sì bá mu èmi gangan bí mo ṣe wà yìí mo níjọ mo ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì tó ẹ̀sìn òkan iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ kò ẹni tó bá gbọ́n tó sì mọ̀ nípa ọ̀nà dáadáa ọ̀nà túmọ̀ sí the righteous àwọn olóògbé máa pe righteous bí a ti nǹkan tó wà righteous pé nǹkan tó
tọ̀nà tó bójúmu tó bófin mu.
kò parẹ́ ó sì ń gbayì láti gbà yẹn ní títí sí ni ó tún gbayì sí nísìnyí ni torí pé righteous thing ni so ọ̀nà dẹ̀ ní nígbà tó ti jẹ́ pé ní ó jẹ́ nǹkan tí kò ṣe é mọ́ ṣe tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo àwọn òrìṣà tí wọ́n ń ṣe yìí.
gbogbo àwọn akọni àwọn òrìṣà tá a fi ń
dá wọn mọ̀ nìwọ̀nyí tá a fi ń dá wọn mọ̀.
ẹ ṣeun bàbá tá a bá ń sọ nípa iṣẹ́ ọnà pàápàá jùlọ agbẹ́gilére tí a ń sọ nípa rẹ̀ yìí ṣé igi kígi lẹ fi gbẹ́ ni àbí bò lẹ́sẹ̀ mọ́ àbí ó lójú igi tí a lè fi gbẹ́ ìlú.
ó lójú igi tá a lè lò torí igi tó bá jẹ mọ́ ọ̀nà tí ò lè mọ́ ká tàbí tí ò lè mọ́ sán.
òkìgì tí ò lè sán tí ò lè ká.
àwọn àrìn kan tún wà tó jẹ́ pé kò sígi tí kì í sán tó bá dé àsìkò kan nínú igbó tó bá dé àsìkò kan bóyá ẹ gé lásìkò tí ò yẹ kẹ́ ẹ gé yóò sán kó kígi mọ́mọ́ sán kó jẹ́ black ebony tó bá tẹ́ bá gé láwọn àsìkò kan
tí ò yẹ ká gé yóò sán
tàbí gé e ju ẹ gé lásìkò tí ò yẹ
ká gé
yóò ju.
pàápàá jùlọ ká pé àti mójúlẹ́jà àwọn àkókò ìgbà àti bó ṣe yẹ ká gé àwọn igi ká pé àti mọ̀ yẹn àwọn igi ìwó gangan lẹ lè ṣe àlàyé pé ó dáa fún iṣẹ́ ọnà ní ṣíṣe.
bí kálukú bá ṣe rí ni iṣẹ́ mọ̀ pé ìlú nísìn a lè fi igi ìrókò gbẹ́lù
èèwọ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ ni.
Nítorí pé kò sí èèwọ̀ kan ju pé ó lè kò sí gbẹ́ náà ni.
Kò sí gbẹ́
wọ́n fi ìrókò gbẹ́lú aláàrí gbogbo níbẹ̀ nígbó ká tó fi ọmọ gbẹ́gbẹ̀dú. Irú àwọn bí ọmọ nísìn ìlú ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Àràbà bí ọpọ́n ìrókò bóyá bí èrè òsàpọn tàbí ìrókò olúwérí náà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ní
fún àpẹẹrẹ irú èyí tí ẹ̀ ń gbẹ́ lọ́wọ́ eré kí ni eléyìí ń ṣe àkàwé?
Eré Ògún ni.
Eré Ògún rèé.
Eléyìí jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé ní ìtàn Ògún.
Ìtàn Ògún.
Ó rọ̀ mọ́.
Ẹ bá ń gbé náà rún kí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa.
Bóyá tóògùn bá lọ sí oko ọdẹ bó ṣe máa ń ru ẹran.
Bógun ṣe máa ń ru ẹran.
Bí ó ṣe ru ẹran. Fìlà tẹ́rì yìí ò ní ibi tó máa ń ju bí àwọn ìpín
nǹkan
tí ó máa jù sí.
Àpò àpamọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ ló fi fìlà ṣe.
Ajá tó máa ń mú dání tí ó máa fi dẹ inú gbogbo tí ó máa fi.
Ajá tí fi ń ṣọdẹ.
Tí ó máa fi rú àwọn ẹranko jáde tó
yìn wọ́n ń bọn. So eré Ògún lélẹ̀. Ẹ ṣeun. Irú igi wo lẹ fi ṣe eré Ògún yìí?
Igi tá a fi ṣe eré yìí igi àbórà lélẹ̀.
Igi àbórà. Ẹ sì ń rí lápò ọ̀dọ̀ wa ń bí àbẹ́ ẹ mọ́ lọ rà.
Àbá kàn déédéé tọ́lọ́run bá ní kéèyàn rí ni orí kò wọ́pọ̀.
Lápá ọ̀tún mi ń bí àwọn méjì tí wọ́n dojúkọra wọn yìí kí ni àwọn náà tún ṣe àfihàn kí ni wọ́n.
Òrìṣà àwọn kan ní.
Òrìṣà àdílé kan àbí ìlú kan.
Òrìṣà àwọn ìlú kan ní.
Ìlú kan orúkọ rẹ̀ bàbá.
Abẹ́ wa ni mo gbọ́dọ̀ dárúkọ rẹ̀ lórí
afẹ́fẹ́.
Gbogbo sẹ́sẹ́ mọ̀ èèyàn abẹ́ wa ni.
Lè mọ́ sọ òfin tó tó rẹ̀ mọ́.
Wọ́n dàbí pé a gbé wọn sí.
Ìyàgbé wọn síta ẹ ṣeun. Ẹ̀yin ọ̀dà eléyìí tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi ṣé a lè mọ Iyemọja tó.
Gbogbo rẹ̀ ẹja ní báwọn.
Iyemọja màgbójò nìyẹn.
Tí ìparí náà tó bá parí gbogbo ẹ̀ láàfin tó.
Tí ẹja yẹn ó hàn dáadáa so ẹja ní gbogbo tara rẹ̀ yìí. Iyemọja tó kò ì tán lápá ọ̀dọ̀ mi ń bí àwọn tó kù yìí náà nǹkan kí ni.
Eléyìí ni ọ̀sán yìí.
Ọ̀sán yìí tí máa dún.
Ọ̀sán yìí. Eléyìí ni Ifá
tó Ifá olókun asọ̀rọ̀dayọ̀ tó ẹ ṣeun bàbá. Kí ni ẹ̀kọ́ tí èrè gbígbẹ́ ń kọ́ ni àti àǹfààní tó wà nínú èrè gbígbẹ́?
Ohun tá a kọ́kọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ni wípé tí èèyàn bá wà láyé dandan ni kó ní ìwà tó yàtọ̀
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
sí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́. Èèyàn lè mọ àyàn bọ̀ kó má mọ iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ rẹ̀. Iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ò ní nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run. Ohun tá a fi jẹun láyé wa gbogbo ohun tí èèyàn bá rí ló lè ṣe níṣẹ́ ọwọ́. Kò sẹ́ni tí mú ni pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ ọwọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ṣùgbọ́n ìwà bí ìwà èèyàn bá burú tí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ rẹ̀ bá wúlò fáwọn kan wọ́n mọ̀ wá
rajà rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́.
Wọ́n rajà rẹ̀.
Ìwà rẹ̀ wá kó nǹkan lọ́rùn.
Ṣùgbọ́n iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ò ní ṣe pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run bí kò ṣe ìwà ló ní ṣe pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run.
Iléeṣẹ́ Aníyèkáyé ni ABN television eléyìí tó kalẹ̀ sí Houston, Texas òun náà ni ẹ ti ń wò wá ní gbogbo ibi tí ojúmọ́ ti mọ́ wá tí afẹ́fẹ́ sì ń fẹ́ dé. Èmi ọmọ yín náà ní orúkọ mi ò yípadà Ẹ̀sìkáyọ̀ ọmọ Adéwọlé ni ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá wa Agbẹ́gilére tí wọ́n kalẹ̀ kà sílùú Òṣogbo ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun Sunday Olúgbénlé Sunday David ọ̀dọ̀ wọn náà ni àwà kí n tó máa fèyí ṣe lọ bàbá wa ẹ bá ń kára lé.
Mo kí gbogbo ọkùnrin àti obìnrin àti ọmọdé àti àgbà pé yóò yẹ wá o yóò dára fún wa.
Àṣẹ àmín.
Ọ̀nà náà sọ fún wa pé tọ̀ gangan ọ̀nà náà lálákẹ́ sọ ọ̀nà náà à ní koríbọgbó.
Àmín.
Pẹ̀lú gbọ́ọ̀rọ̀ mi ẹ̀yin náà ò ní koríbọgbó yóò dára fún wa.
Àmín ẹ ṣeun.
Welcome back. I hope you are enjoying that segment. Ayo, what can you say about that status?
Yes, status in local way is just the means of representing someone, immortalize something. It may be someone, it may be whatever they don't want to forget. So they will now design a status in respect or representing the picture they don't want to forget.
Before they colonize Nigeria,
Yes.
we use all this tattoo to as a means of an image of a person. So I can even sketch you, I can even mold you, I can even use wood to carve how you be.
Yeah,
I can even use it to make you your image.
If I'm opportune to design you as you are standing, I can do it within 5 minutes. I will just put
With
a
wood,
mold.
ba?
With mold.
Okay.
I can use wood.
Okay, if you enjoyed that segment, why don't you join us next week? But before we wrap it up on AM Plus, let's go to the last segment on the program on our special interview with our personality.
Sweet mother, I never forget you for the suffer way you suffer for me. Yeah. Sweet mother, I never forget you for the suffer way you suffer for me. Yeah.
You're welcome once again to Issue, brought to you from ABN TV Correspondent Office, Oshogbo, Osun State, Nigeria. I'm Bukola Olushola, and I have a new guest with me here. And guess what? My guest is a female, a mother indeed. Ma, can we know you, Ma?
I am Dara Nijo.
The Mother's Day.
The Mother's Day.
The world is celebrating mothers.
Mm.
So what do you think is the impact of mother in our society, most especially in nation building?
Nation building. I think a mother can do a lot. A mother can do a lot in nation bringing by, they manage life, and children listen to them much more than men, and the men has no time for talking to or training. The men all in Nigeria, the way I look at them, they are always out being not a good father in most cases, because they just want to be out. Like for me, I was in England. When I came back, I had children for 2 men. And these 2 men, I trained my children go to the university, all of them. I had 3 in London. I have my daughter only here. And I trained her alone. I trained my children alone. The men always claiming that I have no money. I'm not fit do this. But I'm always willing to help the children so that they will have much more way of living than I not get,
Okay, Ma, they will say the role of mother is not the work of mother is not an easy task.
Yes.
Being a mother is a great job. Okay, what is the roles of mother, most especially in the family?
A mother should see to his children, to her children, that they are well cared for. He cares for the children. He takes good care of them. He trains them well. And the father usually, they think they don't have to be responsible for children. That is what I think of Nigerian men that I don't like, Because the men that I had, my own men in experience, they would tell me I not get. And they have money, but they will tell you I not get to. And I'm always willing to say I get to train my children, because I don't want them to be wayward. I don't want them to be hopeless children, and I stay with them and make sure I put them properly.
Okay. Ma, recently there was a case of abduction of children. Like 110 children were kidnapped by suspected Boko Haram. As a mother, how do you feel when you
felt very bad. I felt very, very bad, because the Boko Haram, they are killers, according to what I'm hearing. They are killers, And if they are killers and they take children, they cannot bring them up like their own mothers and their fathers. So I didn't like it at all. I don't like it at all.
So what do you think government can do to put a stop to all these social vices?
They should do a lot. They can do a lot. They must try to have their, well, maybe soldiers, I don't know, but they should do something to make sure. Are they not Nigerians?
Yeah.
Should a Nigerian come out to be a terrorist? That's too bad. The government should get up and do something about it so that they should not be kidnapping children. For instance, the one they kidnapped that I was told, some of them are pregnant, some of them has children, which is bad. And they took them from the school. They cannot be trained in the school again. And then I think it's very bad. It's too bad. It's too bad.
So what is the way out?
The way out is to stop them from kidnapping now. They should stop them from kidnapping children. It's not good. Whatever the government can do to make sure they don't kidnap again, they should do it. They should do it.
Mrs. Danijo, I learned that you are an apprentice. You know much about tailoring. How do you manage your family with work?
It's very strange. It is very strenuous because when I came back, the NPA, Nigerian Ports Authority, I saw for all of their drivers, their hospitals. I saw for a lot of company in Delta. In fact, I was in Delta sewing, working. I will start cutting. I mean, measure 1,000 persons today, and they'll be expecting me to bring those things back tomorrow. So I have no time to rest. I just continue cutting. I have tailors who will come and pack them away to sew for me. Then I'll go and deliver it myself. It was not easy. It wasn't easy. And when I realized I've been doing this for 40 years, I decided no more. I'm not doing again. Then I stopped. They were all begging me, come now, come measure now. I said, no, I've had enough. After 40 years of sitting, cutting, and then I don't want to work again. I don't want to sew again. So I stopped.
How do you manage it with family issue?
I did a lot too. My children wake up 5 o'clock and make sure they are ready for school. By 7, they will be taken by car to their schools, various schools. And then I will face my work. By 7, I'm on the table cutting. And there are tailors coming to pack them, to sew them.
Okay, if you are just joining us, the program is issued from EBN TV Correspondent Office, Osogbo, Osun State, Nigeria. And my guest is Mrs. Dara Nijo. The program continues just in a moment. Welcome back. My guest is Mrs. Dara Nijo, and we are considering the topic murder in the society. Okay, ma, let's divert a little bit. Allowing women to participate in politics, do you think that this will even help Nigerians?
Yes.
How?
Because the women will know where problem is much more than the men. Not running after how to get money here or get money there. The women will sit down and see that all the problems in Nigeria have been solved. I think the women will do much more than the men are doing now.
Let's go back to the main discussion about the impact of women in the society. Some women cannot even tolerate their husband. This led them to being a single mother. What can you say about this?
They shouldn't really leave their husband.
Okay.
Because, take for me, for instance, my husband, we say, I can't, if the children want this, I not get, they want that, I not get. I make sure I stand there, and I'm there with my children, and make sure whatever the children want, I struggle and give it to them. I feed my husband too. He say, we have no soup for her. I say, I not get money. And then I'll make sure I cook. My husband will tell me, if you don't want to give me food, cook, chop with your children, make a day here, they look you. But I don't have that spirit. When I cook, I make sure he eats. I make sure I give him food, he eats.
So what is your advice for single mother across the globe?
The single mother should make sure they don't always leave their husband, because when you leave the husband, the children are left wondering. Either the woman will take them and he hasn't got enough to take care of them, or leaving them with the husband, go and bring another woman to disturb the children. So I think what they should do is that the women should tolerate their husband.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Dara Nijo.
Yes, thank you.
It has been nice, it has been interesting having Mrs. Dara Nijo as my guest on the program Issue today. If you enjoyed the program today, why don't you join us next week when we bring another package for you on issues. But before I go, the work of a mother is not an easy task.
It wasn't easy.
Okay? Make sure you take good care of your mother. My name is Bukola Olushola. Until another time, I say bye for now.
Sweet mother, I never forget you for the suffer way you suffer for me. Yeah. Sweet mother, I never forget you for the suffer way you suffer for me.
Yeah, if you are a mother, yes, we need to celebrate. We are bound to celebrate a mother, because to be a mother is a great task. Yes, it's not an easy job,
Yes.
but it's a very, very delightful
But sorry,
task.
you know what
Job.
that baffles me so much? We can hear of Iyanewura, Iyebiye. We can hear Sweet Mother.
Yeah.
I no go forget
Yes.
you. I can hear Iyamio. But when will our children be singing for us as their father that Baba Newura, Iyebiye, or Sweet Father?
Wait for your time. You know, say we will still celebrate Father's Day. Why don't you wait for your time?
When the time comes, they don't celebrate it.
They don't celebrate.
Yes.
If you want to say mother, mother indeed. You know we have a lot of job to do. In fact, in the life of our children. So if it is mother, kudos to all mothers. Yes, because we are trying. We are trying.
Daddy at home, wait for your time. Don't mind them.
Yes. So it is on this note we wrap it up on today's AM Plus. So if you enjoyed the program, why don't you join us next week when we bring another package of AM Plus from APN TV Correspondent Office, Osogbo, Osun State, Nigeria. On behalf of our producer, Elder Paul Arowolo, and our man behind the camera, Tosin Adedokun and Ola Olawore. My name is Bukola Olushola, and my co-presenter on the program,
Ayobami Salako.
Okay, thank you very much for watching.